This is chapter 18 verse 1. Now it came to pass in the third year of Hoshea, son of Elah, king of Israel, that Hezekiah the son of Ahaz, king of Judah, began to reign. 25 years old was he when he began to reign, and he reigned 29 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Abi, the daughter of Zechariah. And he did that which was right in the sight of the Lord, according to all that David his father did. He removed the high places and broke the images, and cut down the groves, and broke in pieces the brazen serpent that Moses had made. For unto those days the children of Israel did burn incense to it, and he called it Nehashtan. Alright? And you can read about that story in the book of Numbers, when the children of Israel had murmured against the Lord, and the Lord sent fiery serpents amongst them that bit the people. Alright? And the Lord commanded Moses to make a replication of the serpents out of brass and put it on a pole, and that all the Israelites that looked upon the brazen serpent that was on the pole, they was healed. Alright, but those who didn't, they died. Alright. So eventually the children of Israel went off and started worshiping that as one of their idols, alright, that they worshiped. And Hezekiah destroyed it. Alright, verse 5. He trusted in the Lord power of Israel, so that after him was none like him among all the kings of Judah, nor any that were before him. For he cleaved to the Lord, and departed not from following him, but kept his commandments which the Lord commanded Moses. And the Lord was with him, and he prospered whithersoever he went. And he rebelled against the king of Assyria, and served him not. He smote the Philistines even unto Gaza, and the borders thereof, from the tower of the watchmen to the fenced city. Alright. Verse 9. And it came to pass in the 4th year of King Hezekiah, which was the 7th year of Hoshea, son of Elah, king of Israel, that Shalmaneser, king of Assyria, came up against Samaria and besieged it. And at the end of 3 years they took it. Even in the 6th year of Hezekiah, that is the 9th year of Hoshea, king of Israel, Samaria was taken. And the king of Assyria did carry away Israel into Assyria, and put them in Halah and Habor by the river of Gozan, in the cities of the Medes, because they obeyed not the voice of the Lord their power, but transgressed his covenant, and all that Moses the servant of the Lord commanded, and would not hear them nor do them. Now in the 14th year of King Hezekiah did okay, that's the point, Salaki. Alright, so during the time of the king of during the time of Hezekiah the king of Judah, you still had the northern kingdom in the land. Alright, before they was taken into captivity. Alright, now let me get this. Alright. Oh, Salaki. Alright, now this is the account when Hezekiah had the Passover. Alright. And he had celebrated the Passover, and he invited the northern kingdom, the children of Israel, alright, which would be the so-called Latinos and Native Americans that was still in the land, to come to the feast, alright, to celebrate. Alright, and you had we'll read the account. Alright, 2 Chronicles 30:1. And Hezekiah sent to all Israel and Judah, and wrote letters also to Ephraim and Manasseh. Alright, because like I said before, alright, if you've been doing the homework, you will know, like when you read in the book of Joshua, that you had the tribe of Manasseh, alright, the other half of the tribe of Manasseh, alright, to have a portion of land on the west side of Jordan, all right, as well as on the east side of Jordan, all right. So those that was on the east side of Jordan, which the tribe of Reuben and Gad and the half tribe of Manasseh dwelt, they went into captivity with the tribe of Naphtali during the time of Pekah, king of Israel, all right. But this is during the time of Hoshea, all right, king of Israel. So you had the remaining tribes of the northern kingdom, which would have been Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, the other half of Manasseh, Asher, and Issachar. Alright? Still in the land. Alright, so let's read. Okay. So back again, 2 Chronicles 30:1. And Hezekiah sent to all Israel and Judah, and wrote letters also to Ephraim and Manasseh, that they should come to the house of the Lord at Jerusalem to keep the Passover unto the Lord power of Israel. For the king had taken counsel, and his princes, and all the congregation in Jerusalem, to keep the Passover in the 2nd month. For they could not keep it at that time, because the priests had not sanctified themselves sufficiently, neither had the people gathered themselves together to Jerusalem. And the thing pleased the king and all the congregation. So they established a decree to make proclamation throughout all Israel, from Beersheba even to Dan, that they should keep the Passover unto the Lord power of Israel at Jerusalem. For they had not done it of a long time in such sort as it was written. So the post went with the letters from the king and his princes throughout all Israel and Judah, and according to the commandment of the king, saying, Ye children of Israel, turn again unto the Lord power of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, and he will return to the remnant of you that are escaped out of the hand of the kings of Assyria. Why? Okay, let's go back. Hold up. I'm gonna highlight that, because that's a key statement, right? Pull that down. Pull this up. This is 1 Chronicles chapter 5:25. And they transgressed against the God of their fathers, and went a-whoring after the gods of the people of the land, whom the Most High destroyed before them. And the God of Israel stirred up the spirit of Pelah, king of Assyria, and the spirit of Tilgath-Neser, king of Assyria, and he carried them away, even the Reubenites and the Gadites and the half tribe of Manasseh, and brought them unto Halah and Hebor and Harah, and to the river Goshen unto this day. Alright. So those were the kings. Alright, let me get that account one more time. Alright. Back in 2 Kings 15:29, in the days of Pekah, king of Israel, came Tiglath-Neser, king of Assyria, and took Agaran and Abel-Beth-Malachah and Jonah and Kadesh and Hazor and Gilead and Galilee and all the land of Naphtali, and carried them captive to Assyria. And Hoshea the son of Elah made conspiracy against Pekah the son of Remaliah, and smote him and slew him, and reigned in his stead in the 20th year of Jotham the son of Uzziah. Alright. Alright, so let's go back to 2 Chronicles 30:6. So the post went with the letters from the king and his princes throughout all Israel and Judah, according to the commandment of the king, saying, Ye children of Israel, turn again unto the Lord power of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, and he will return to the remnant of you that are escaped out of the hand of the kings of Assyria. Alright. which that would have been the tribe of the tribe of Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, the half tribe of Manasseh, Asher, and Issachar. All right, that was still in the land during the time of the reign of King Hoshea, son of Elah, king of Israel. All right, verse 7. And be not ye like your fathers and like your brethren, who trespass against the Lord power of their fathers, who therefore gave them up to desolation, as ye see. Talking about, he says, like your brethren, talking about the tribe of Naphtali, Reuben, Gad, and the half tribe of Manasseh on the east side of Jordan. Alright. Now be ye not stiff-hearted, Slaki. Now be ye not stiff-necked as your fathers were, but yield yourselves unto the Lord, and enter into his sanctuary, which he hath sanctified forever, and serve the Lord your power, that the fierceness of his wrath may turn away from you. For if ye turn again unto the Lord, your brethren and your children shall find compassion before them that lead them captive, so that they shall come again into this land. For the Lord your power is gracious and merciful, and will not turn away his face from you, if you return unto him. So the posters passed from city to city through the country of Ephraim and Manasseh, even to Zebulun, but they laughed them to scorn and mocked them. And that's like that today, alright? Because Ephraim is the so-called Puerto Ricans, Manasseh the so-called Cubans, and Zebulun is the so-called Guatemalans, the Panamanians. Alright? They make mockery, alright, of this truth. It says, but they laughed them to scorn and mocked them. Alright? And you see that a lot when we be calling them to repentance out on the street. Alright? It says, nevertheless, that dividers of Asher and Manasseh and of Zebulun humbled themselves and came to Jerusalem. Alright? Also in Judah, the hand of the Most High was to give them one heart to do the commandment of the king and of the princes by the word of the Lord. Alright? So you had some of the northern kingdom that had participated in the Passover, that wanted to do the things of the Lord. And there assembled at Jerusalem much people to keep the feast of unleavened bread in the second month, a very great congregation. And they arose and took away the altars that were in Jerusalem, and all the altars for incense took they away, and cast them into the brook of Kidron. Then they killed the Passover on the 14th day of the second month, and the priests and the Levites were ashamed, and sanctified themselves, and brought in the burnt offerings into the house of the Lord. And they stood in their place after this manner, or their manner, according to the law of Moses, the man of God. The priests sprinkled the blood which they received of the hand of the Levites. For there were many in the congregation that were not sanctified. Therefore the Levites had the charge of killing of the Passovers for every one that was not clean, to sanctify them unto the Lord. For a multitude of the people, even many of Ephraim and Manasseh, Issachar, and Zebulun, had not cleansed themselves, yet did they eat the Passover, otherwise than it was written. But Hezekiah prayed for them, saying, the good Lord pardon every one that prepareth his heart to seek the Most High, and the Lord God of his fathers, though he be not cleansed according to the purification of the sanctuary. And the Lord hearkened to Hezekiah and healed the people. Alright. And the children of Israel that were present at Jerusalem kept the feast of unleavened bread 7 days with a great gladness. And the Levites and the priests praised the Lord day by day, singing with loud instruments unto the Lord. And Hezekiah spake comfortably unto all the Levites that taught the good knowledge of the Lord. And they did eat through the feast 7 days, offering peace offerings and making confession to the Lord power of their fathers. And the whole assembly,